Igbos don't love each other, they hate each other, they kill each other, they do this, they do that, blah, 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 blah. Really? Is this what you really think of the Igbos? The Great Igbo race. Are you kidding? Do you even know who we are? Do you know where we are coming from? Do you actually understand what Igbo means? Do you even know what this tribe is all about? Do you really understand anything about the Igbo race or the Igbo people? I guess you've been living in La La Land or Cuckoo Land, whatever they call it. You just need to tell yourself, you need to do a bit of research to understand what the Great Igbo race is. Obviously, I'm an Igbo person. Yes, I have every right to sound this way or to say whatever I want to say. Why am I saying this? Because over the years, I've been hearing the rumors that Igbos don't love each other, blah, 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 blah. They cannot produce a president because they keep sabotaging each other, blah. Is this where we've gotten to? What is the basis of your argument? Do you actually feel, do you think this argument have any base? Have you actually checked who the Igbos are? Should I start telling you how the Igbos love each other more than any other tribe? I'm not trying to be arrogant, but I have to set the record straight. Like, I have to say the truth. I have to speak my mind on this. I don't usually do this, but I just need to say it the way it is. Man, let me tell you a story. When I was growing up, my mom would bring food to my dad, and my dad would refuse to eat and said we should go and call his brother who lives in another house, you know. And as a kid, I keep wondering, why is my father always doing this? Why is it like this? You know, actually, I just remembered now that when we were growing up as well, before we eat, he will make sure that my brothers are there to eat as well before any other person can eat, except if you are not around. Obviously, that is the only reason you have to eat. But before we eat, he makes sure that everyone is there, that the food is enough for everyone. The same way when they call his brother to come and eat, he will make sure that his brother eats with him in the same plate. Actually, I also have this part of the story that each time we receive a visitor, my dad will make sure that the visitor eats, or that we have enough food to give to the visitor as well before any of us can eat. You know, so he doesn't allow the people to come to our house without eating anything, even though we had nothing. But he made sure of that. However, I'm not here to talk about my dad. I'm just here to talk about the realities. I'm just here to talk about my personal experiences about the Great Igbo race, like I love to call them. And there was a time we traveled to Oyo State, Nigeria. That is the western part of Nigeria. And getting there, we got into an Igbo community that we are living together. Everyone was almost living together in one community. So they were traders doing business. Government workers are also there doing their thing. However, I remember that the first few days we got there, unbelievably, these people had to cook like loads of food and bring to our house. Why? They said they are using it to welcome us for coming to live with them. And as a kid, I keep wondering, are they being serious right now? What does that even mean? Why? And when I asked my mom, she said, this is the way we are. This is the way we take care of each other. They are happy to see us. And I also remember that even some of them even gave us money, because they said my mom needs to start doing something, and they donated money, the women there. And even when my dad went to join the community meeting, because they usually have meetings, the community meeting from people that are living there, they usually have community meeting. So when we got there, I remember everything that I'm telling you here is fact, 100%. I'm not lying about anything. They would, when we got to the meeting, because I usually go with my dad, so they told my dad, this is the money, the dues you have to pay, blah 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 blah. So they listed all the things my dad needs to pay. Unbelievably, do you know that some of them voluntarily said they are going to take care of every money that my dad is supposed to pay? What is really happening? And they said this is what they do. They say whenever they receive a new person, this is what they do. They come together and make sure that that person doesn't go through any stress. This thing happened in Ibadan, Nigeria. Ibadan, 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 Nigeria. You know, and I keep wondering, is this actually how the society is? But I have traveled far and wide in this world. To be honest, I've lived in this Yoruba society for some time. I schooled there, so I know one or two things about them. I don't see them practicing this. I don't see this act of love and caring among them. I'm not saying they don't care for each other. That is not what I'm saying. But this particular thing, or these particular things that I saw my people doing, really blew me away. And now when I look back at those things they did, it gives me great joy. It makes me to see how much they love each other. Who are you that is telling me that Igbos don't love each other? What is that? This one now that I just told you. Let me give you another example. Igbos love each other because when an Igbo person, an Igbo trader would go home to his village and pick up a boy from there and say, hey, come with me. If he was living in Lagos, Abuja, Kano, wherever it is, even in Owerri, he would say, Nwanne, bịa soro m gaa gbago ebe nno ka ị gaa gbara m odibo. So basically, it means come with me to township where you can learn what I am doing, where you can serve me, basically. The person goes with them and they stay with them for a few years. After a few years, they settle them. They give them money to start a new shop, to start their own shop. Some even pay for their servants' house. Rent. Some would rent apartment for them where they have to stay and do business until they stabilize. Then they stop doing that for them. And actually, there is this video that is trending online right now. There is a woman that recorded a man who was settling his boy, the boy that served him for a few years. I don't know how long it is, maybe 5 or 6 years. So, and in fact, let me not say much. Let me just show you the video and I'll be right back, okay? Watch it.
mee ife niile kwesịrị na ị ga-eme ego na-amụba
ọ na-edu nwa be ya obu tata ndị oyibo na-akpọ ya ime settlement ọchụdo ebetete ọ na-edu nwa be ya obu
ego a dị 1 million naira
1 million naira ọchụdo ebetete ọ na-edu nwa be ya obu taa ndị oyibo na-akpọ ya ime free anya ka anyị na-eri oriri ya taa
ego a dị 1 million naira then I ga-agwa ya ọbịa ka o buru ahịa na nke a ga-enye credit facility of 500,000. Ọ ga-ebi na be m mgbe ọ bụla o ji chọọ ịkwa ike ọ ga-enwe ka ọ dịrị mgbe o ji decide na a ga-apụ.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video. So you can just see the joy that is in the boy's heart, and even the man that settled him, the man was very, very happy. He gave him money. He even gave him the opportunity to have a credit line or something like that in his shop, whereby he can come in and take the goods worth 500,000 naira, and he also gave him 1 million naira to start up the business, and this act is something you can just feel how much love these people have for each other. I know there are some people that will serve their boss wouldn't settle them, but that is just 1% out of many. You cannot use it and classify and say that that one is blah 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 blah, that it doesn't count. No, of course it counts. Igbos love each other. They care deeply about each other. Alright? They care so much about each other. Everything I am telling you here is fact, because I don't have any reason to lie. I don't lie. I don't have any reason to lie to you about this, but I'm just here to set the record straight, to tell you the truth. We have this society that I remember when we were growing up, we used to live in a very peaceful society, whereby in the morning our women, I don't know, maybe once a week or twice a week, our women would get up, they would go and sweep the streets, they would go and sweep our villages, and everywhere would be clean, spotless. And you can just see how much they love each other. And we share responsibilities. We carry each other's burden. These are the things you need to reason, and you tell yourself that these Igbos actually love themselves. We do. If we don't, I wouldn't be standing here today telling you all this. We love each other. We probably love each other more than any other society, And why is it that today that government or the people of Nigeria thinks that Igbos are the richest people, are the richest ethnic group, even though we don't have any presence of federal government? We have none, or maybe one or two, which doesn't count, And remember again that during the Civil War, or after the Civil War, an Igbo person was given 20 pounds. No matter the account you had in the bank before the Civil War, the government took it away and they gave each person 20 pounds to start life. But look at where we are today. Is this not blessing? Is this not the love that we share among each other? Our community are united. They love each other and they care for each other. We've been living together for thousands of years. And they say if you want to know how yesterday was, look at today. Right? Is that not it? I think that is. Yeah, that's what they say. So if you look at the way we've been, or if you want to find out the way we've been, look at the way we are today. And that is why we are fighting for each other still. And that is why you can still go to a community today and you can still find Igbo people still doing their trading, still united, still doing what they love to do. They still have each other's back. So don't let someone staying in one corner telling you something else, because some people are only good at lying and they are only good at circulating how do you call it, inaccurate information, so remember that Igbos are united so much that even when they don't have anything, they always make sure that they care for each other. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Remain blessed. Bye-bye.